Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Ooh, look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. None can compare with the KG done. Better take it when he drops that. Going on reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb.
Who are you on? Your club!
I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Oi, oi! Good morning, Reckless Delegation. We are here. We are back. We are ready to cook. We are here. Listen, it is. You don't know the settings. Late G, standards are slipping. Who's late, bro? Come on. I started the thing at 10 past. Yeah? I was here before 11 past. Done my job. Could have been here, started a minute earlier. That would have been more cooler. But anyway, that's not important. You lot know the road. Road to 100K. Road to 100K. And we're going to get there. We are going to get there. I need you lot to play your part. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Get involved. Let's talk. International break. Road to 59K. Yeah. Shout out Joe Blackman. Joe Blackman, you owe us a hot chip and you owe us some truth is truth. Hold on, let me just sort out the cam, get me, and let me go there. Solid work. Yeah, road to sponsorship, absolutely. There's a lot of roads, bro. There's a lot of roads. It'll be a bumpy and what? Wait. I'm pothole filled road, but we're gonna do it. Absolutely. Nigeria, you lot, Friday, be here. Nigeria, can they do it? Youngcool, back in the chat, missed you, Youngcool. Can Nigeria do it? We're gonna do a watch along for that game. We're gonna do a watch along. Yeah, Lesotho. That's who we're playing. When South Africa's game, I think it's the same time. That's going to be crazy. 5 o'clock Friday, we will be here. Yeah, young bastard. But there's some stuff to set my alarm. Yo, shout out all my people in Chicago. Really love Chicago, actually. Surprised me. Became I think it's one of the best cities. I've got San Diego as I think San Diego's my number one. I think San Diego's my number one. Chicago. Actually, I'm chatting. ATL is high up on my list as well. I'm going to have to go San Diego because it's picturesque. ATL, number 2. Chicago, number 3. Then it's New York. Damn. Yeah. I'm in DC. Yeah, I'm in. Yo, what about Houston? Houston just feels like home though. That's the. Yeah. ATL because of the melanin. Absolutely. ATL, melanin tax, black people tax is high. I was like, everyone's here. DC, I gotta go. Maybe I gotta check out DC. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about this morning. Houston, the Nigerian capital of America. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And yeah, Houston church. There's a church everywhere, bro. Anyway, boom. I've got this video to play. It's not the video, but some of I want to play some parts of this video because I think it's really cool. Yeah, 1 second. Let's go.
Think of the fact that it's the fault of you and all your fellow pundits that have got into the players' heads for talking about the system.
So we start there. Ruben Amorim is basically brought up and said, yo, the players, the media, the pundits have got into the players' heads. Does Ruben have a point? Gary Neville's hit back was impressive. He said a few things. I think he let the clip. Gary Neville, what's crazy is the pundits have actually been kind. That's how they feel. They've been kind. Yeah. Let's run it. Let's play it.
What?
That's what Ruben Amorim claimed.
Right,
The pundits had got into his players' heads with all this talk about the system, and the system wasn't the problem.
All right, I've not seen that, to be honest with you. Yeah, I've not got a lot of time for that. I think if you're, well, for a start, if pundits are getting into your head, then you shouldn't be playing for the club.
So let's just stop it there. Man said, if pundits are getting to your head, you shouldn't be playing for the club. You know, there's this thing about, and we've done this, you can talk about the fans, you can talk about the pundits. I do believe the fans is not as high up on the list of what should be rattling players. I do believe the fans. Now, the pundits, you got to say to yourself, we've seen it in basketball. JaVale McGee. You lot remember when Shaq was ruining JaVale? Like, it was crazy. Yeah? I think if it's fair, and it's criticism across the board. So I think two people can be right in this moment. When Man United get criticized, it is compared, McGee versus Shaq, legendary beef, bro. I think, that while Gary Neville has a point, but the same energy needs to be kept across the board. And I think that's where it's not happening. The same energy needs to be applied to other people on the slide. You can talk about the weak mentality. Just imagine you cuss me and say, you're weak, you're weak, you're weak, you're weak. And I look over there and they're moving just as weak. Are we going to talk about them? Or is it a personal attack? This is where it gets important because I want to keep it real. I never forget when Pogba arrived. I never forget when PP pulled up. Haircuts, dancing, it was shown. 100 million, you should be this. 100 million, you should be doing this. And now I look over to Florian, yeah? I look over to Florian right now, yeah? And I'm saying, brother, when are we going to talk price tag? When are we going to talk, like, why there's a creativity problem? You're in there for creativity. Why are they not on his back? Why? I want to see the same energy. These are the champions. And you've come in and you've made them worse. Slot's already won a championship. He don't need to prove himself. You man do. You man are the new ones. Well, go on for you, man. But now it's Slot's fault because he can't fit these man in. So where's the media pressure for Wirtz, Kerkez, Frimpong? Where's the pressure? Are you with me? Like, we talking about applying it. Serious. So I hear the point of Man United, we get criticized. This is how I know it's serious. Sesko didn't take a penalty until he was the 10th person to take the penalty. It was nationwide news. He scored, by the way. He scored. He actually scored. It was nationwide news. Nationwide. Because it was nationwide news. Yeah? Massive talking points. Well, go on. So the killer is, I can hear the point that Amorim's making. Yeah, I still want my players to have a strong mentality. I need that at Man United. You don't get to make excuses, but we do need to talk about this thing holistically. Yeah? To be fair, 10th is pretty shit. We're going to get back into it because two things can be true at the same time. I still believe everyone should be criticized. I feel like everyone should be looked at. And when it's not fair, this is where we have an issue, because now it feels like, oh, you lot have an agenda. Anyway, let's go. Bro thinks he's a scholar. You lot haters.
That, I mean, do people not remember Alan Hansen criticising us when we broke in as young kids, saying that you can't win anything with kids? That was the greatest centre-back of all time at that moment. You know, the most successful centre-back of all time, talking about us as if we were, you know, inferior and nowhere near good enough. Do they not think that we got criticised during our football careers? I'm sorry, you're playing for Manchester United. It comes with the territory. You've got to step.
Gary Neville, not going to lie, Alan Hansen, he was one of them GOATs, yeah? Alan Hansen was one of them GOATs. And that's a true point. You're not going to win anything with kids. Now, obviously, the media run, it's a 24-hour news cycle for football. Don't know how we do it when there's not that much news right now. Like, respect to Sky Sports, because now I'm in the football space. I'm like, raw. I feel like Cody Rhodes when I come to work in the morning, speak to Yo-Yo, I'm like, what do you want to talk about? That's why I'm on, bro. I don't know what we're going to talk about, bro. Yeah, are you with me? But the news cycle, there's more going on. There's more. We can't lie and say it's not the same. That's the truth. Everyone has a pod. Everyone has a pod. Now we're in the era of, we got HMRC just making sure man them are not lying. Man them are not lying. This is a new time of critique across the board, just everywhere. So the era that he's talking about no longer exists. Let's be fair. What Hansen was sloppy. Yeah, it was Andy Gray and Alan Hansen and I don't know, Soccer Saturday. Yeah, that's what it really was. Now, rotted. Everyone, even me. I'm on Sky. They asked me to be on there today, but Richard Keys and them man there. They asked me to pull up, but the timing, it was too late, bro. I said, listen, what we're not going to do is interrupt my show, bro. So I said, not today, bro. There's Lyman and them man there. Anyway, let's continue. KG left UV for Sky. No, I'm here, bro. They want me to do the show when I'm supposed to be doing this one. Let me continue. Thanks for having me on, bro.
And you've got to basically, and look, they've been hopeless in the system. They've been absolutely hopeless. So I mean, all right, it's not the system, it's you, the players. We can start just battering the players. I mean, I've mentioned the system because I've not liked certain things that I've said. For instance, you know, Mason Mount playing left wing back. That can't happen. Changing the back three all the time. That two in midfield means that, you know, Bruno's got to play in midfield. I don't like that aspect of it. So the parts of the system are a problem in the sense that they haven't got the right players, you know, or it's meaning that Bruno's not in his best position, which is probably in that position where we've seen Enzo Fernandez today in that number 10.
So then again, I think he lets off the clip because, like it or not, yes, we won the game. It was against a newly promoted side. We were moving like crackheads yesterday and looking up the table. Some of us were looking up the table. But then I told myself in the video, like, don't get carried away. We're going to know about ourselves after international break. Gary Neville makes some great points. My issue, everything Gary Neville said, 80% true. My issue is pressure gets applied to other teams not fairly. I remember when people used to say, Man United should be in a better place. Look how much money they spend. What about Chelsea? What about Arsenal? What about Liverpool? I remember when we play a game, lose, and then they would work out. You get the mathematicians telling us a squad worth this much, lost to a squad worth this much. Where's those stats gone? Where is it? Where are those stats gone, bro? Because now all of a sudden, spending money doesn't agree to winning trophies. You can spend $1 billion, and you lot know what I'm talking about. A squad worth this much. Have you lot seen that? Where's this talk gone? Where is it gone, bro? For us, without fail, you would see Man United's current squad in this. Man United's pay, everyone that gets paid at the club is worth, brother. So when we're talking about applying pressure, where is it? Now, Chelsea get criticism from people week in, week out. I would say Chelsea, yeah, there's some criticism. But even, let's talk about it. Pep. Does Pep look like he's under media pressure this year? Last season for Pep was a complete stinker under Pep standards. Right now, it's like there's nothing going on. Arsenal, Man United, I'll say, obviously, the critique is serious. Arsenal just there. And then there's everybody else. Liverpool, forget about it. They got Szoboszlai playing in a wing-back position. Anyway, that's all I had to say this morning. Let's open the lines. I didn't realize I'd be able to do this much yapper, but welcome to the KT stand. Spin. Listen, yeah. I hear what Gary's saying. Yeah, let me just close it with this. I hear what Gary's saying. I just need it to be fair critique. Yeah? It has to be fair. If it's across the board, then I'm cool with it. But it does feel like Man United players are attacked more than other players. Now, I'll talk to you lot. Tell me what you think. If I'm bugging, Chelsea fans, call in, let me know. Arsenal fans, call in, let me know. Liverpool fans, you just sit right there. Don't want to hear from you lot because you're not criticized enough. Who else? Man City fans, sit right there. You're not criticized enough. I'm telling you, my guy Eddie, yeah, bless him. But he only had won one game and they spent money. And he just won, what? Now they got 2 games. Yeah? Where's the critique? Obviously, Ange Postecoglou, I don't know what to say. I don't know if he was criticized enough because the fact that you got another job so quick after finishing 17th, man, they're talking about Ruben Amorim never working in this town again. Ange Postecoglou got a job. Nasty work. The lines are open, people. Let's hear what you have to say. Yeah. Yo. Clip that, bro. I was yapping. Aussie privilege. Have you seen the actual manager statement for context? No, I have not. All right. Let me go. Patwick. We're going to talk about Cunha. We'll get to Cunha. We'll get to the flops of the season.
Big up.
What's going on, bro? How you? Oh, flops of the season.
Bro, I am still on the high. I am still on this high.
Bro, right? You shouldn't be on a high. What? Are you all right?
Beating Liverpool, making Jamie Carragher look like an absolute idiot.
That's true. This
is what I'm telling you, bro. Jamie Carragher, since we won the Club World Cup, has been non-stop having a go at us. How can you win the Club World Cup if the champions of England, Spain, Italy are not in this competition? What happened on Saturday, you idiot?
You lot are being serious beef with Carragher, you know. I think it's so funny. Wait, so Carragher's hating on you lot's MAGA Cup?
Because he went on CBS with Kate Abdo and Thierry Henry and that, and called the Conference League and the Club World Cup Mickey Mouse Cups. And you see Thierry Henry and Kate Abdo like, should have said that maybe. And Michael Richards, big him up. He was backing us up, right?
Yeah.
You had Virgil van Dijk when he scored in the Carabao Cup final against us. Gary Neville on commentary live for millions to hear, called us the blue £1 billion bottle jobs. week in, week out, when Enzo Maresca loses a game, you hear the likes of Paul Merson, the likes of Tim Sherwood, the likes of Simon Jordan, the likes of all these clowns saying that, oh, we've spent nearly £2 billion in over 2 years. Look, have you looked at how much we've sold in that time as well? Have you looked at every little piece of the jigsaw? Because I'm sick.
Are they right? Are they right to cuss you lot for spending £1 billion and looking the way you look? Are they right?
Look, we've won trophies this year, right? With half of the squad that we've spent money, right?
Yeah.
I'm sick and tired. This is it. I'm sick and tired of the media having a go at us when we spent $1 billion. Why did we have to spend $1 billion? Because we had to get rid of Deadwood. The fact that we were sanctioned, the fact that everything, right? I'm telling you, it's Jamie Carragher is the biggest one so far this season. He's been going on about us all week, even like the likes of the.
Has Jamie kept the same energy with his own squad because they spent a lot of money? What has he said about Liverpool? Have you seen him cussing, saying why Szoboszlai playing where he's playing? Have you seen?
No, the only thing he said that he can't recognise this team at the moment. But we weren't saying this last season, was we? When you were fluking results out your arse, you weren't saying that, were you? Even when you were scoring goals after injury time, after injury time, after injury time, and your team has been playing worse than half of our teams altogether, and you're the champions.
They spent a lot of money as well.
£400 million worth of players. 009 Florian Wirtz. Kirkes that couldn't even do nothing against us. You had Frimpong who didn't even play yesterday, and apparently you have the best midfield, the best attacker.
Did you see what Kukurea was saying about Salah? How he doesn't get back and support, and that's why the manager Maresca spotted it and said, "Yeah, we're going to use this against them."
Exactly, like you've seen it. Salah was on the ball. You had Liverpool players in the box ready to try and pass it. What did he do? Shank it over the bar like it's NFL. He thinks too much about himself and not about the team. Why do you think Liverpool fans are so salty that he didn't win the Ballon d'Or? Or think of Ousmane Dembele in that. He didn't do anything that what Mo Salah did.
I like where we're going today. So if you talk about clubs criticized, and we're talking, if you had a criticism league table, would you guys be top, or who have you got at the top of the criticism league table? Be honest.
I think Chelsea and Chelsea and Manchester United are probably the top two.
Really?
Yeah, because I see Manchester United get criticised all the time. Like,
you lot get criticised more than you lot. You don't put Arsenal above you for critique.
No, because it's
really?
Arsenal.
What?
No, because Arsenal are crybabies. Think of it, right? Think of it. Arsenal have got media representation. Manchester United have got media representation. Manchester City, Liverpool have got media representation. Who has Chelsea got? Joe Cole. That's it.
Let me tell you something.
Joe Cole.
All right.
Not Joe Cole, bro.
Remember what Jose... I'll leave this with you. Jose Mourinho said that the lack of Chelsea media representation has been non-existent. And he said when he retires, he could be a Chelsea pundit. Just think about that for a moment. We have so many other pundits and not one for Chelsea. Just think of that. See you later.
Right. And they got Joe Cole and Jason Cundy is... Joe Cole and Jason Cundy is crazy. Nah, that's actually... He does make a fair... There's no one in there talking on the... Nah. What's going on, though? Why is it Cole and Jason Cundy, bro? Who else are they... Nah. Where's the man, them? Johnny B. Mikel keeps it raw. He's got his own... He's got his own pod in it, so it's not the same, like... It's not really sponsored by the BBC in that, so it's darker. Like, ask ChatGPT. Peter, that's political representation. All right. So if you put a league table together of clubs heavily criticized, where are you gonna go? Who's gonna be top of the league? Give me your top four.
First of all, can you hear me?
Clear. I can hear you loud and clear. You're perfect.
It's Man United first.
Yes.
And there are like 10 blank spots, and then it's Arsenal. So Man United and then
first, 10 blank spots. So you're getting from 10th is Arsenal. Okay.
Then Arsenal, yeah.
Then what's next?
11th is Chelsea.
Okay.
I would say 12th is so this is basically my top 4. So 12th is I said Chelsea, Arsenal. I would say Newcastle.
Wait, you got Chelsea ahead of Arsenal?
No. Yeah. Chelsea, Arsenal. Bro, listen, Liverpool. If anyone thinks I'll mention Liverpool, no, bro. They're the media darlings, bro.
Media.
Yeah. Liverpool fans have this narrative that everyone is against them and they're against everyone. It's not a chance, bro.
They're the darlings, 100%. I remember when Jurgen Klopp said Man United get too many penalties, and then it just changed.
We never got a penalty afterwards, bro. Until this season, they broke the British transfer record twice this season, bro. Twice in one summer.
Yeah.
No one bets an eye.
And no one talks about them. Are they ruining the game? They've said it about Man City. Are they ruining football? Chelsea, are they ruining football? All these, and remember, they've done the most drawn-out sagas where player power, no one's cussing them for that.
450 million? If we spend 450 million, broski, there will be public. I don't know. I don't want to mention the word. No, outcry.
No, don't even. No, you've done well. Well done.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's move.
And listen, the one thing that bothers me with Liverpool is the biggest narrative is that Steven Gerrard was a good player. Great player, sorry. Steven Gerrard was a good player. He was never a great player. They always mention 3 games against West Ham, League Cup final, against Olympiacos, and Istanbul. 3 games. And they say, oh, he was a leader. He grabbed the team by the neck and we won and this and that, bro. Listen, Michael Carrick is a better player than Steven Gerrard. First of all, why doesn't anyone mention Euros 2004 when he passed to France and they scored the goal? Why doesn't anyone mention when he passed back to Chelsea? I don't remember the game. I don't remember the year. No, not Dembaba. It's another thing. Why didn't they mention when he passed back to Thierry Henry? I think it was Highbury still. When Arsenal scored again a winner, why didn't he mention the last game against Man United? Red card, 40 seconds. Why don't they mention the Dembaba 6-1 in your final game?
Oh my God!
Ryan Shawcross is making fun of you. Ryan Shawcross, yeah. He was never a great player, bro. Never.
I just like the fact that he ended his career without a Premier League trophy, bro. That's brilliant. For me,
I like Filthy Fellas. Yeah, I've been watching Filthy like for years. Yeah. Broski, you need to when Loons opens his mouth about Steven Gerrard, Roy Keane, bro, I need you to fly kick him, bro. Steven Gerrard is not on the same level as Frank Lampard, as Paul Scholes, as Roy Keane, as Patrick Vieira.
You know what? I respect it. More times, like when you're just tired, bro. But I hear you made some great points, bro. And they're points that I'm on Filthy today, as you can see. I'm in merch, yeah? I can't wait for the Liverpool conversation. The only thing is, people try to rubbish me because my team's bad at the moment. But I think we need to park that and let's really talk about how much money this team spent.
But the thing is, they will deflect, bro. As I said, I've been watching for years. They've been.
That's what I'm saying.
For years.
But if the whole room is ready for this real Liverpool conversation, I think we should have it today. Anyway, bro, big up yourself. Stay blessed, man. Listen, I'm gonna try my best. With my team in 10th, yeah. I need to push the crisis narrative. Yes, I do, bro. I need to push the crisis narrative. Do you know when I knew things are dark at Liverpool? Linz didn't answer the phone this week. He didn't answer the phone. He didn't. And I know when it's bad, when you don't want to answer the phone. I've been there, bro. I ain't picking up. There's no point. What am I going to say in this conversation? Yeah. Filthy is like a Man United hate ground. It's like there's Arsenal fans that hate Man United and Liverpool fans that hate. Everyone hates United. Anyway, Waps.
Yo, bro.
Good morning, man.
How's your morning been, bro?
You know what? It's been calm because we finally got something to talk about. Thank God for Gary Neville. But I need to ask you this. I need to ask you this. In your league table of teams criticised, what's your top 4?
I feel like wait, can you bring me in after? I think there's something happening in my account right now. I'll come back in.
Right, say less. Robert, good morning.
Morning.
Hey, how's Wanyeri doing? How's young Wanyeri doing, bro?
You seen back-to-back wins.
No, I'm asking you, how is Wanyeri doing, bro? How's young Eberechi, bro? Oh my God! How's White Eberechi, bro? Hey, man, like young Maitland now. Wait. And don't tell me about your back-to-back wins. When you rooting for Sunderland? How'd that work out for you?
Yeah, yeah, put him in a spliff. Thanks for that.
Are we still above you in the table?
Mm-hmm.
Hold that. Our Sunderland's still above you. Wait, hold on. Let me finish. Our Sunderland's still above you in the table.
Mm-hmm.
Hold that.
But I've joined because you're talking about like the whole media perspective on critics and stuff like that. Yeah.
Get yours. Let me get your top 4.
My top 4. Your lot.
Man United, top of
Arsenal.
Top of 3.
Your lot, Arsenal, Chelsea, Newcastle. Because,
oh my God!
I'll say this though, yeah. During the whole, like, there's a certain TalkSport presenter said that the Saudis should sell Newcastle and go for Spurs.
Wait, got Newcastle.
Yeah.
Have you forced yourself into the beat, bro? Like, where have you?
The thing is, I literally love the fact that pundits came out and said that Newcastle sell is like for his own mental health. Like, what the fuck?
I'm not gonna lie, this is feeling kind of True Geordie-ish. When True Geordie tried to bring Newcastle into the conversation, yeah, I'm actually gonna start making that a drinking game because I don't know if you're in the convo like that. Like, I don't know if
The thing is, we were criticised when we kept Isak and then sold Isak, and then we were criticised saying we weren't going to get wins this season, stuff like that, and then we were criticised for going after Walter Maida and Wissa and stuff like that. And Eddie Howe was criticised. Eddie Howe was criticised when we
some past criticisms. Talk to me about some past critiques. Like, so you got this season, but it was a terrible window, and you had the biggest story about Isak, obviously Liverpool. Talk to me about some, like, some other times your club has been unfairly criticised.
What, when we got knocked out of Champions League and Cundy came.
This is a great performance.
What's that?
So you're telling me when you got criticised for getting knocked out of Champions League, who was criticised?
So Cundy came out and was like, "Has anyone seen Newcastle?" Like, what the actual fuck?
Wait,
like,
hold on.
Cundy, like, shut the fuck up.
Hold on. Has Cundy ever said, "Has anyone seen?" Doesn't he say that about everyone?
No. He said it when we lost 3-2 to Newcastle, 3-2 to Liverpool when we had 10 men.
Are you telling me that Cundy has never said, "Has anyone seen?" for any other club?
No, he has actually. He's only for your lot. But yeah, but I'm just saying, we did get criticised in the media. Like, it's obvious.
Wait. I think you've had a mare here. I don't know if this is one of your best calls, to be honest. You tried to put yourself into the, like, you tried to add.
I'm currently ill as well, so.
Don't try to continue the matter, bro. Saying you're ill, you got a chest infection. We don't care, bro. Actually, I hope you get better. But see you later. He's got a stinker. Oh my God! I feel hype. Bro, man tried to bring up COVID, bro. No, you just had a stinker, bro. That's when a football player has a bad touch and they look at the ground and they try to do that one. Move, bro. That was your mistake. Man, trying to enter the beef, bro. About fourth.
No. Because why are we acting like Newcastle missed every transfer they had during the whole summer, bro? Like we're acting like guys never said anything about Newcastle until they went after every player, and every player they wanted got lost. That was completely fair criticism. Like that's not even that bad criticism. It's fair.
It was fair criticism. Them man were moving mad. Them man were trying to sign everyone and it weren't working. And they tried to lie and say that players have come to other places for more money.
Yeah.
Nah.
The only thing I agree with is the Isak thing I agree with, but that's the only thing I agree with. Everything else, he's waffling.
No, you see, Fabrizio Romano, I felt like Fabrizio must have got a bonus for the
nasty
Isak
man he
deal,
is.
for the Isak deal, and allegedly
They got an actual deal. They got an actual deal.
Bro, this guy got a bonus, bro. I'm telling you, he got a bonus, bro.
I'm dead.
Hey, let's talk about the teams that you put in the top.
Okay, before I give you that, I just want to say, with the Gary Neville thing, just quickly.
Yeah.
I just want to say, Gary Neville was right about this. You shouldn't be affected by the media. You're a football, like, you just have to accept that it comes and you have to deal with it, yeah. But the thing I don't like is the fact that people are backing Gary Neville. But when Paul Scholes has an opinion on Rashford, people are saying it's outrageous that he has to shut up. He shouldn't be saying that about players. That's what I don't like. You got to be consistent.
My God!
You can't do one and not do the other. You get what I'm trying to say?
Hold
on! It's all the same. It's all the same.
Wait. Brother! But wait, hold on though, because now I'm a hypocrite because I said that when Roy Keane was going after Bruno and he only goes after him in the Man United team.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but Roy Keane goes after Bruno alone like he's the only player. So I get defensive sometimes. I'm like, raw, like, what about everyone else, bro?
Yeah.
Are you with me? But then you do make a big point.
No, because you know what I'm trying to say, just like before I go onto the teams here. Because I agree with people saying, okay, maybe your criticism is a bit unfair or this, that, and the other, but you cannot be angry that they are criticizing someone. That's what I'm trying to say. You got to accept the fact that a lot of it is true. Maybe you can say, yes, it's over the top. But it's very true, and the players should not be like. I know you're a human being; you'll be affected, but you have to deal with it, and that's what being professional. You're getting paid 350 bags a week, bro, and you're saying, "Oh, my mental health is bad because fucking Roy Keane saying,
don't do the mental health. Hey, don't do the mental health.
I'm not saying about Bruno. I'm not saying Bruno, but I'm just saying just in general. In general, you can't do that, bro. You can't. Anyway, when we're talking about the teams,
no. Let's actually, because I feel like we're in a good space right now. Because a lot, as you said, people are backing the Gary Neville thing. Was bad at Scholes. Scholes kept the same energy. What about at your team? Is Mikel gets cussed for when he was cussing your striker? What side did the fans take?
See, the thing is, like with Mikel, I think he is. I respect his thing, yeah. I know sometimes I feel like he takes the piss a little bit, yeah, like a little bit. But he's like us. He moves like us. It's like he's a fan with a podcast because he is a Chelsea fan. And all I can say is he has his opinion, and you just respect that opinion. You may disagree, but he is speaking from the heart.
Is he getting too far?
He does sometimes, but everybody goes too far. The other week, KG, I mean, not too far. A few days ago, you said you wanted your team to lose to Sunderland, bro. You get me?
Bro, why are you bringing that up, bro? I apologize, bro.
No, but it's not. You get what I'm trying to say. You get what I'm trying to say. Fans get heated, they get emotional because they love their clubs, and that's what happened. Yeah. A few weeks ago, I was saying we were going to put you in a spliff, and we got beat. I was quiet. You get me? It's just how football is sometimes, and you just got to accept it.
You're making, these are strong. These are mental health taxes crazy, but hey, Waps, that's a very good call. He makes some really good points. Like Mikel speaking like he's still a player, but Mikel, do you know what? Mikel played in a Chelsea team that won serious trophies, so he feels like the Man United lot. He can't stand what he's looking at. Even when they sacked a manager, Chelsea won trophies. Do you know all the energy? Mikel's not normal like them lot. Like, he's actually like, he knows what it's like to be serious. Like, man played for a guy that didn't give a crap about mental health. Jose Mourinho were trying to mess with players just because. Jose Mourinho will lie to his own players just to get them ready. Because he's thinking, nah, you're too comfortable. Them man were running through brick walls. I don't even think Jose Mourinho's style of management could work today. The players would crumble. If it was, let's talk about Mourinho, the fresh on the Mourinho when he said, I'm the special one. That Mourinho. Imagine that Mourinho, young Mourinho, prime Mourinho, at what club? What club would he destroy? Who wouldn't make it? I don't think he could. I don't think there's any club that Liverpool would be fine. I think he'd kill, like, our players would. 2 seasons ago, they would all be finished. They wouldn't make it. You wanted him as interim. I was getting through it. I still wanted him though. I ain't gonna lie. I still like. What's crazy, yeah? Oh, I hate these. I hate the flip-flopping thing, but it's who I am, bro. It's who I am. I can't lie to you, lot. I'm a flip-flop of the highest level, of the highest order. Hey, Baller, I'm about to bring you in. Should I wait? There you go. He had the little one. I don't know if he wants a little one. Yo.
Respect,
bro. What are you telling me? What's your top 4 of criticism, and is Gary Neville right?
I can say my first criticism, I can say, it's Man United. Man United are really criticized a lot for nothing.
Yeah.
Sometimes. The second one easily is Arsenal.
Yeah.
Third is Chelsea. And then fourth, I think, is Tottenham.
So you're not even putting Man City or Liverpool anywhere near the criticism. They're not even there. Nowhere near.
For me, I think it's Tottenham more than any other team. I think Tottenham is really criticized a lot. Yeah. More than maybe Liverpool and Man City.
Yeah, Tottenham.
For real, Tottenham are really a lot.
I've just seen a madness from PB in the chat. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life, bro. I'm not putting it up though. But Jesus Christ. Yeah, now Tottenham, yeah.
And then for me, I'm so mad with Arsenal fans. If you saw yesterday at the game, Arsenal fans were talking about how they are mad with Arteta because they've just been rattled with other fans. You know?
Oh my God!
Can come back now. I'm still. Oh, that's a generational one still. Award winning. All right, cool. Wait, I'm back in the room. Am I back in the room? I'm back in the room. Nah, I'm back in the room. Okay, cool. Wait, I'm thinking of sponsors. No, I never can. Wait. I'm gonna give you some toast. Come at it. That's going on, bro. Ooh, Hello Fresh, you lot, come on, man. Not. That one did it, man. That's comedy right there. I know I shouldn't be laughing lately, but sometimes when things are funny, man. Hello Fresh. He said Julian entered the chat.
Oh my God!
Hey, Hila, relax. Relax. We're trying to get sponsored, bro. Bye, Fresh. No. Yeah, they don't, man. Oh, man. All right, everyone relax. Everyone relax. Let's go back to work. Nah. As soon as PB puts another chat, I'm just gonna put him. I'm gonna time him out, bro. Just because. Let's go. Back to it. I apologize, my bro. I lost.
No worries, man.
There he is, PB there, yeah. You think you can laugh there, mate?
No problem, it's just cool, man.
Bro, man, put the whole stream into disrepute, bro. Bro, man, put the whole stream. All right, cool. Now, all right, go again. I'm with you. I'm totally listening now. You said Tottenham, yeah?
Yeah. Even for me, I'm mad with Arsenal fans because we are getting rattled with other fans talking about Arteta being a bad manager for finishing like twice or 3 times. How can you sack someone for trying to be successful? I like for now, Manchester United fans, what they really don't appreciate is the recruitment the team is trying to do. The wage bill, you are trying to be sustainable. People talk about Ferguson being removed the money, but the team is trying to be self-sustainable,
That's a good point you make, because that's the one thing I can say Ineos have actually done quite well. Like they're actually figuring out the wage book.
The wage bill, and a lot of people are like, if you get rattled because you have not won a game, you have lost a game, like Man United fans are calling for the manager to be sacked. I think he should stay for the rest of the season. And then you guys buy good players, continue buying good players, like the way you've bought Laments, you've bought, just keeping there, good players.
I go back and, what the killer is? I go back and forth with what you're saying, but then his win record stinks. So that's why I don't feel that way. Like, sometimes I'm like, this manager's win record is so severe, that why should he stay? Like, why should he get a full season?
What I say, he should not be given the players he wants. If he says, I want this player, don't give him that. Let's just manage. But you go for the players who you think will help the team in the future, But just keep him at the job. Focus on which manager, with the players you are going to buy, which manager can fit with these players, Just keep him in the job, buy players in January, buy players in the summer. If he's not working, for me, I was betting Manchester United to finish top 7, top 6. If he doesn't reach top 6, he gets out, and then you get a manager with time. But if you get an interim manager, I don't think he'll do better than what Amorim is doing.
Really?
But yeah, an interim manager can. It's not you guys. It's easy to underrate this manager because he's losing, but he also knows his stuff. But you can buy players, maybe in January and in the summer, change him if he has not delivered, and then bring at the right person. But in the mid-season, you cannot get a good manager. Good managers.
I think this season it's gonna be up and down. We're literally going to be a yo-yo team in regard to like we'll win a game, lose, maybe win 1, lose 2.
Yeah.
I think that's what our season's gonna look like. But where does that? I don't know if that where we finish if that happens. Because a lot of teams are gonna do that.
Just focus on buying good players. I can say that's the only thing Ineos should be looking at. Focus on buying good players and focus with the directors of football. Focus on which manager you want, what type of play you want, with Amorim trying to get his wins,
Fair enough. It's an interesting point. It's an interesting point that he makes. But I said on focus. Man, yo, young cool.
If I make that same point now, people will criticize me.
Where have you been?
If I make that, well, I have been just getting 1 or 2 things in order,
Yes, but then if you made what point?
The point he made about giving the manager time, people will say ball knowledge in the mud, you know, and they will say off with his head, you know, they will say he should go to school. That is his school time, his lunch break hasn't, it's not yet time, you know, all this type of disrespect. But it's in the past.
Yes.
So we are back.
Do you think that the manager, you've seen us, I haven't spoken to you in a long time, and he saw our team, he's seen Sesko and stuff. What do you think about Man United yesterday? Was it yesterday?
Well, yes, I have been very critical about the manager's style of play. I think I haven't called in a while because I haven't really seen anything different, you know, up until the game yesterday. The game yesterday, the formation was different, but the style of pressing was different. We did, rather than a forward pressing, we did more of a mid-block in the system yesterday. And for the first time, I saw something different. Even though he used the same formation, the style of play was different. And that is what a lot of people are genuinely asking, you know. Let us see a different style of play, regardless of the formation you use.
Yes.
So I don't know if it's a one-off. I don't know if it's something that he's going to keep adapting, but only time will tell, you know.
Do you think that the result, if he gets a result at Liverpool, at Anfield, a positive result, that could change everything for him in terms of the family?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It will not change everything. He has done so much damage that getting 2 wins on the bounce will not just change things. We'll have to keep seeing. We'll have to see a consistent run of games, you know. I still don't think we are taking all the chances when we have them. And then when the other team starts taking their chances, we tend to crumble. So I would want to see the players taking most of the chances that they have and see consistency over the period. But so no, I don't think winning against Liverpool is a get out of jail card.
Let's look at how teams are criticized and if they're criticized fairly. What have you got as your top 4 in critique clubs?
Well, Man United are number 1. But I think we are number 1 both externally and internally. Both with the pundits and with ourselves. You know, with ourselves as fans, we still have, I still believe, Man United's level of fans toxicity is the highest by a margin, by a wild margin.
Are you sure? I saw some Liverpool fans saying they want Slot out, and he just gave them a trophy.
As much as Man United fans, look at the past few seasons. We have done player FC, we have done manager FC, we have criticized players. A lot of the fans have jumped on the narrative that a lot of these pundits are pushing rather than supporting the club. We have seen all of this thing. We have been here. We have been here in this channel looking for what player to point fingers at. A player has a bad game, and all of a sudden, the player should get out of the club. Why is Bruno, last season, Bruno had a little patch, you know, at the beginning of the season. Before you know it, why is he the captain? He has 2 red cards. He should get out of the club. Zexi had a small, all of a sudden, why is Zexi? What is this? We Man United fans are toxic. But on that number 1, I think it is Man United. Number 2, I would say I don't like putting Arsenal there because a lot of times they are too babyish, you know. But maybe Arsenal, and then number 3 would be Chelsea, you know. Number 4, well, I don't have a number 4. I think that is just the 3. The other clubs, they're not rich. The airtime is not.
Unks, are you gonna be here Friday, Nigeria? We go again.
I am targeting that Friday, KG. I am trying to clear my schedule. You see that 3 points deduction for South Africa.
Oh, yes.
We will be here. We will be here. That match, we go watch them. No worry.
Yeah. And that one there, we're gonna open it'll be a different type of watch along. We can open
yes.
John Morgan.
Oh, yes.
I want John Morgan here. I want South Africans
I'm
here.
definitely here.
They will be here.
I want
the Ghanaians. They should be here.
Ghana.
I want them to
KG,
see
I know
us
you don't want me to
qualify.
say this, but I'm gonna say it, and we're not gonna be slaves to nobody. Understand?
I want them to watch us qualify.
We're not picking up no fruit. We're not picking up nothing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I need the diaspora to pull up on that.
Oh yeah,
why not?
Someone tell AJ that America's not in the AFCON. I don't know where is he coming with that.
KG, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? If I responded to that, you're gonna kick everybody out.
Don't do it.
No.
That's me.
So I'm gonna respect the platform and be quiet. But Joe Morgan, you watch your mouth. Watch your mouth,
bro. I speak Yoruba.
Yeah, I do speak Yoruba. I do.
Fluent Yoruba. What's wrong with
John
this?
Morgan is just paying. 3-point deduction is very painful to take.
Nah, he is not.
When they were fielding an ineligible player, did they not know? Did they not know? When you were fielding an ineligible player, did you not know?
Man.
And now you're coming here to cry. You will see something on Friday.
When we flop that, no, I honestly,
they will see something.
These guys try to do what Chelsea have done. What who else has done? Ineligible player. Hold on. Even Man City, they have charged. How can it be a country?
Even whisper it quietly. Or Grimsby.
KG, all I'm gonna say to John Morgan is, you've seen the movie Django, right? That's what we're gonna do to you.
So what you guys are doing is now you guys are setting yourself up for failure again. Before the time we told you have no chance. Then FIFA came. Not even listening to.
When you
Hold on. Let me speak.
We need that South Africa jam or two.
I want to hear.
Let him speak. Let him speak.
I know for Nigerians it's difficult to respect your other African brothers, but just calm down, man.
They're respecting you.
Now you calling
Are you going to speak or are you not going to
This
speak?
is not the same guy that called us slaves. He's gonna make us slaves after
exactly.
No?
Now you calling us brothers.
No, we don't have respect.
I'm using brothers as a kind term. I don't think you're my brothers, bro. I don't think you're my brothers.
Are you so you're not so the respect that we are according you to speak? Are you going to speak or you're not?
Hold on, I feel like we're getting close to HAT and I'm hitting. I feel like we're getting close. I think we're getting close. You lot, that was good for me. That was good, innit? I done the Morgan was doing Morgan. Let me talk or let you talk, but I had to get rid of the rest of the brothers because I felt like he was about to go crazy. All right, John Morgan.
KG, I think the beef is real, eh?
I didn't even know we had beef. Imagine, I found out recently.
Very real.
No, I found out recently while I was dancing to Amapiano. I said, hold on, what's going on? I saw one guy talking about, because is it the Nigerians been pulling up to South Africa and getting the women in that. I'm hearing that the women will be liking us. Is that true?
It's not because you have money, man. It's money. It's the money thing.
Why is women always going to be the breakdown of the relationship? Don't let women do this, bro. We got swag.
I don't even like that.
Cool.
It's not even like that. But
don't let women destroy the nation. We're fighting over Nyash, and you look got too much Nyash over there, bro. You man have got. Oh my God! These men are fighting over Nyash. They're attracted to your pockets.
It's a territory thing, man. It's a territory thing. That's why, man. It's territory.
Wait. No, but what we need to deal with is, brother, and then we did try to take over Amapiano. That was one of the issues that I can see why they was upset. Because we tried to say Amapiano's Afro beats, and that's not true.
And it's not true. It's not true at all.
But then we do kind of strong arm stuff. And then we did make some really good songs though.
Inspired. It was inspired. The thing is, it was inspired by the truth.
Did we make it better? Did we lift it?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not, bro. What the heck?
Wait. Are you sure we didn't lift it?
No, when you go look up the records and try to find out who made the most sales with a
Amapiano was like,
it ain't South
we were
Africans.
the
I'm gonna tell
push-up
you that
bra
right
for
now.
Amapiano. Nigerians were the push-up bra for Amapiano. We lifted it.
Well said.
No, Amapiano would not be where it's at right now without Nigerians. I'm gonna tell you that.
We took it mainstream. You man, always residuals.
You made the
bro.
hotline.
What do you mean?
You made the hotline. We made a hot song. Who said that? That's my guy, innit? It's my guy.
First off, not only in South Africa does South African women like Nigerians, even all the way to Atlanta, bro. South Africa likes Nigerians. So stop with all that.
If you go to South Africa, if you go to South Africa like this,
let's not have the biafra wars.
If you go to South Africa like this, KG, and you're single, you're hot cake. The way they love Niger men, the way South African women love Niger men. It's a South African men.
You know how your name is Kevin? Just tell them my name is Adekunle. It's over with.
Yeah,
yes.
Man, bro.
My wife's in the next room. My wife's in the room over there. I do not want
to. We don't have to shout. We don't have to shout, KG. We can whisper it.
Don't shout.
We can just shout. You're shouting so much. Just whisper it. Now we day here. You don't have to shout.
Calm down.
You don't have to shout. When you go to South Africa, KG, and you see Bunda.
Listen, I do not want to.
You see Nyash, KG. When you say Nyash, a Nyash that speaks to you, KG.
I don't know.
Man.
Books don't have to know all this thing.
You want to know?
Let me book for you, KG. Leave books. Let me book for you.
No, nice to leave books. One thing, I'm going to say this again. I want to make sure, not because my wife is in the room right next to me, not because she can hear me right now. I'm saying this as a proud married man. All I want to do is think about marriage. I was reading the Bible the other day, and I was reading about love is kind. Love is, you don't know what I'm talking about. That's it. If it's not biblical love, I don't want it. Where did you go? Now, don't care. Listen, let's not talk about the blue flame. Let's not talk about when I went to the blue flame. I was in there. I was in the bleach. I was in the blue. I was in there for wings. Lou, who's that? Lemon Pepper Lou, bro. He said the best wings are in the blue flame. That's all. Welcome to the show, bro.
What's going on, KG?
How you doing, bro?
I'm right. Interesting time you bring me in.
Bro, I just felt like the conversation went left. And I wanted it to go right. I wanted it to go right.
So, top 4 rankings.
Yeah. Bro.
Hey, Yo-Yo's performance review for this stream.
Gonna be wicked.
He's got the minutes ready.
Bro, because the PB comment was crazy. Do you know what it is? I got sidetracked. Definitely thinking about wings, bro. Man, them said, nah. Anyway, I've done well.
There was the PB comment, and then there is, you need to have your hand on the button.
Yeah.
When you got AJ, John Morgan, Uncle, Charles.
Even when you think about it, that Friday stream is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be old school.
You might as well turn monetization off.
It's turn monetization off because if we
it's a super chats
tune that's playing, and if South Africa don't win their game,
who are South Africa playing?
Let me check. Who's South Africa playing? Let me ask John Morgan. South Africa, who you lot got on Friday?
Zimbabwe.
Oh,
Zimbabwe. That is who we got.
It's a beef.
Is the 3 points confirmed? Like the deduction, is it confirmed or is it still speculative?
The deduction is confirmed. And
Hey, you lot, Zimbabwe and South Africa, ain't it kind of Liverpool United-ish? That's kind of
don't talk nonsense. No, it's not. It's not. It's
are you
not
just
at all.
disrespecting them, or are you disrespecting, or do they feel that way about you lot?
They can feel like that about us, but we don't feel about that about them.
Is it big bro, little bro, John?
Must be. The thing is, majority of our players of their players play in our smaller leagues, not even in our top league. So, yeah, that's the unfortunate part, eh?
Wait, we don't care about Zim. Wait, nah, you lot treating it like is it Newcastle United? Is it like Newcastle?
Yeah, are Zimbabwe basically like what Robert does, where he tries to insert himself in the conversation, but they're not there like that?
Right.
So if we say, so you know how
write this down.
PSG have a derby with Paris FC.
Wow, newly formed club.
So
you're trying to call them like a newly formed nation.
So that's how it is. That's how it is.
No. He called them a newly formed nation.
Write this down.
You know what I'm gonna do? It's gotta be an 18+ stream, bro. There's no way. If they lose, he's called them #United. Where's my Zimbabwe? Where's all my Zim people? Is anyone from Zimbabwe? Is anyone from Zim? Any Zim? Bro, who's from Zimbabwe, bro? I need someone from Zimbabwe to, like, what's going on?
That's not me.
Not you, bro. I need someone from Zim in this house, bro, because you've been disrespected on the mains. Shit, I gotta go to Filthy. I'm moving mad. Man's actually, I'm half Zim, most hated. You should have called in, bro. That's disrespect. I've never seen the level of it, bro. Nah, there's a reason they're quiet. They're quiet for a reason. Dark. It's Canny trying to land. Let's get out of here. You don't wait, hold on. Canny's not Zimbabwe. Canny's not, no, he's not, bro. Canny's not from Zim, I don't think. Have I got any supers today? Dark. Not once. Wait. Not one. I tried to look. I thought this was a United stand. Let me see how many likes I got. Let me see how many. Wait. I started scrolling. I said, hold on. You lot. Let me see how many likes I've got. If the likes ratio is shit, I'm not doing a show tomorrow. Nah, F that. Turn down Sky. Nah. Let me check. Don't start liking it now as well. Don't be. That's gotta be, guys. This is nah, man. Nah. Back to the vengeance. You don't know how I feel. It's cool. Everyone, I love you lot regardless. Dark.
Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. None can compare with the KG Don. Better take it when he drops that. Going on reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Who are you on? Your club. I said drop a bomb, Dad.